Hello, welcome to Who Dat Tarot 4444. My name is Sandra, and I am a psychic, a medium, a guide. Oh, my incense is about to blow out. And a tarot card reader. This channel will basically be for people who are looking for positive insights and guidance in their lives. I'm asking that you take what resonates. Don't pick up anybody else's message. You know what applies to your life. I don't. I'm just being a channel for spirit to give you messages and guidance. I don't do predictions because we all have free will. And you can do what you want, so that changes everything, right? We live in a multiverse where you can make multiple decisions. You don't have to pick one. You can change your mind at any time in your life. So nothing is sealed. No fate is sealed. But you do have a destiny. That part you do have, and some things you can do to improve your destiny. And that's where I come in. I'm going to be reading some tarot cards and a lot of oracles, because oracles, I feel that they are more enlightening and more guidance than just regular tarot. Tarot is, I love it. The tarot, classic tarot cards, but I prefer the oracles. I should have named this channel Who Dat Oracles instead of Who Dat Tarot. But hey, it is what it is. So what I am going to do is I'm going to be reading and giving you some inspiration, because that's what this is all about, to inspire you, to, keep you inspired. And so I hope this happens the way I planned. I don't know. This is inauguration. You got brothers and sisters. I've never done this before. And we'll chit-chat throughout the reading. And I have several decks here. And what we're going to start off with is my favorite is the Light Seer deck. Okay? Oh, wait. Alright, you guys. Now, I asked if you want to see me do more of these, to hit that like button, hit the share button, share it with your family, friends, or people you think that may be able to use this information. I think tarot is very helpful. Extremely helpful. It's one of the tools that God gave us, Spirit gave us, or whatever you refer to Spirit as. I also believe in deities. I don't believe in mythologies. They call Greek mythology and Roman mythology and African mythology. I think those were sacred practices, not mythologies. And I believe those gods did and still do exist. I have channeled some of them. Some of them are actually in my DNA. So I don't dismiss anybody's belief systems as a myth. I believe they exist. I believe in the spiritual realm that is right next to us. We have a parallel universe. When people die, they go to another realm, but that realm is right beside us. So your loved ones who pass over, they also are in that realm, and they also can be with you. You can be right next to you. You can feel their presence, because it's all energies. Energy can be neither be created nor destroyed. So once your body has finished, you still have your spirit, and it lives on forever. And then you have your soul on top of that, which lives in it forever. And you can be in many dimensions at once. I actually 2 weeks ago met my counterparts. We had a meeting. I was in meditation, and I met them, and they're pretty awesome, y'all. They are pretty awesome. And we didn't speak. I have a lot of awesome stories, because last year I had my awakening. And then I also had a Kundalini awakening 3 days later. And I'll do a video about that. Ooh, I don't want that, it's too much. I did a video. I will do a video about that. my Kundalini, my awakening and my Kundalini awakening, and how I got these gifts, because I always had them, but I suppressed them. But when I had the awakening, and it was a spontaneous awakening, by the way. I did not seek this out. God's spirit said, it's time. And I was like, no, I don't believe in none of this. I did it anyway. But when it showed me all I had to see, what all I needed, I don't believe, I know. Okay? It's a knowing. That's what I love about spirituality, is because it's not about a belief system. It's about knowing spirit is real, that you are connected, and you can have direct communications. You don't need a middleman like they have. Most religions have. You have a middleman, the Pope, Jesus, your minister, your pastor. Every answer you need about life, you were born with the answers. There's nothing anybody can tell you. You just have to go within. Go within, because it's in your DNA. The blueprint. You are the blueprint, especially for your life, because nobody can tell you how to live your life or knows all of your life experiences like you do. So you know what to pick up. You know what to put away. You know it's all in your DNA. That's all I'm trying to say. Your ancestors gave it to you. Okay? Just like their ancestors gave it to them. I believe that there are star seeds and people who've come from other planetary establishments, and they exist here on Earth as humans. They have spirits and souls that come down and visit every once in a while, and then you have these old souls. Yeah, they really old, y'all. Anyway, these are positive readings. I don't do reversals. Ooh, Emperor. I'm gonna take that though. Because, that's my main. Oh, and a tower, Lord. That's not looking good. Oh, somebody's got an Emperor and a tower. I think his foundation, he's about to, this Emperor is getting ready to get a tower. And it's going to shake his foundation. And I think it's something to do with spirituality. Because you see that lightning bolt? It's coming from God. God's about to shake his foundation. And he having nightmares behind it, man. Now this may be you masculine, divine masculines, or this may be somebody you know. And divine feminine. And remember, this is energy, so it could be either one. It could be a woman who uses, a female who uses a lot of her masculine energy. But this masculine has got his game on point. But I think he got everything together except that spirituality. You see this? It's coming down. Look at that. There's sparkles, stardust, and everything coming on. But you would think he was balanced. But why a tower? If he's balanced, why a tower? What does spirit want him to do? And he's not wanting to do it. Or this emperor is not ready to do whatever it is spirit. So spirit is saying, you know what? Let me rock your world. Spirit said, let me rock your world. And he's like, oh no, please, spirit, don't. But spirit is like, oh, I see what's rocking his world. Oh, spirit rocking his world so he can be ready for this Queen of Pentacles. She giving him nightmares because, he can't believe who she is. He can't believe his luck. I think that's what it is, and he's resisting her. And she offers, she's full of self-love, self-worth. And he probably hadn't met many women like that. So she just like destroying his image, right? Just caring, kind man. And here go that Queen of Wands. Now, a lot of people be like, man, Queen of Wands are bad. But this is somebody, this lady here, she works hard. And she's going to be an empress soon. Because she's working on herself. She's getting that self-love together. She's got, and I'm going to say these two are the same people. This man is seeing this woman make up coins. He's watching her do her magic. She is very inspirational to him. She's got fiery passion. He is loving her. But he was one of them bachelor for life. It looks like he is a bachelor for life. And she is like putting all of that into question, and Spirit brought her in to do that. And look at this, y'all. Did I tell you? And he got to take a break. And then once he take that break and start thinking rest about it, and he must have had some heartbreak in the past because there's this little heart there resting with him. Now I'm saying him, but I should say he, she, or they, because it could be a woman, and you could change, flip it where it goes, flip it where it goes. It could be you, it could be a masculine, it could be a feminine. Flip it where it goes. You know your stories better than I do. All right, now look at, did I tell you it was love? Didn't I tell you it was love? He loving this woman. She got so many sides to her, so many facets to her that he can't help it. He only saw two. Wait till she come out with that cups, with that love and nurturing. When he see that side, he gonna just he ain't gonna be able to resist her, and he running to her. Okay, remember, he wasn't interested, but now. Spirit shook that foundation. He went and got him a new mindset. And he rushed into that woman. Or vice versa. Well, I don't know. Yeah. And he got to be careful, though. Because this lady, she done been through it. Okay? And she'll walk away in an instant because she love herself. So he can't be playing with her heart. You understand? This woman is self-made. All right, and she got that fire and that passion, and she'll sit his ass on the sideline. Excuse my French. Sit him on the sidelines if he not doing, treat her right. Now we got one more because I'm only gonna do 8. Oh, but look at that. I'm telling y'all. God, Spirit gave me this gift last year. I didn't know what to do with it, but now I know. Now look at this 9 of Pentacles. They get together. I imagine if I keep going and they keep working together, that the next thing that's going to happen is they're going to have, she's going to be the Empress, because it's got to come out. She's going to be the Empress to his Emperor energy, and they're going to go from the 9 of Pentacles, because they each 9 of Pentacles. I'm saying both of these, the male and he got probably all his Pentacles. She 9 on her Pentacles. But it's not far before she get her 10. Because see all these badges of honor, these sticks here, wands? That means she done been through it. She learned the lessons, okay? And she's still surviving. She fought for what she got. She fought for her self-respect. She fought for her self-worth. She felt for her self-love. And then she was passionate about it, right? In her passion, she turned her pain into passion, into money. Into that bag, okay? It don't have to be money. It could be family relationships, jobs that she loved, a business that she created, all of that. But I have great hopes for this couple here, okay? Because I expect the Empress to be coming out soon. I'm not going to do all that because I want to get to these other, and I don't even think this needs clarifying unless you want to know what the Tower is. And I just think the Tower, I'm going to tell you intuitively what the Tower to me, because that's how I read, y'all. I don't have no, what they call that stuff? You know how people set it up? I forgot. But anyway, I don't do it like that. I do it intuitively. When Spirit tells me how to spread it, that's how I spread it. When Spirit tells me how to stop it, so you may come here tomorrow, or in the next video, and it's nothing like this. Okay? It'll be totally different. The layout will be totally different. Because I do it intuitively. I just need to get the messages out. And I try to be as concise. I don't be coming with these big old elaborate stories. Because I'm going to tell you, I've watched some tarot readers. And they can't get it together as far as I be lost in their thoughts. Because the stories be too complicated. And life is really not that complicated, y'all. It's not. That's not as complicated as they try to make it. All I see here is a man who was stuck on being a bachelor for most of his life. Spirit brought in this woman, and Spirit brought in a tower that shook him. And the tower was a woman, a Queen of Pentacles, who had fiery energy, self-made, brilliant woman. Okay? And she probably is working her way to being an Empress and then he over here had had to get himself together. He had to rest behind her. Even though he's an emperor and got all this going for him, this woman shook him. He's like, whoa, I never met a woman like that. And she not even an empress yet. Can you imagine how his mind would be blown when she becomes an empress or a high priestess? Ooh, look. Anyway, they're the lovers, and he coming fast because he want to protect her, but she don't really need protecting. But you know what? She gonna get on her softer side now, and that's when that Queen of Cups is gonna come. All right, Queen of Cups. You know, and she got her eyes closed, but she watching it. She acting like she not interested, but she interested, y'all. And she looking at her hand. She said, I manifested him. He don't even know. She looking at the Queen of Wands in her hand like this. She said, I manifested this. She got it in her hand, making her magic, girl. And guys, girls and guys, she is like, I manifested this. He don't even know what hit him, right? And not no magic. She just did what she needed to do. She worked on herself. She fought them battles. She didn't let nothing bother her. And then she walked away into the sunset, you know? After she got through her battle, she up here, look, I love myself. And let me tell you something, sir. If you playing with me, I don't have a problem walking away. I might have manifested you, but I could also unmanifest you and still get my pentacles. Because I'm self-made. All right? And that could go, that's female and male energies. Y'all flip it where it needs to go. I don't have time to do all that. Now that we finished that, let's get to the oracles. All right? Oh, never mind. Hold up. I want to do the Lenormand Hope deck. Oh, wait. There you go. The Lenormand Hope deck here's a little book. Here's a little booklet. Now listen, with these oracles, I have to read them. So y'all be patient on that. Because I want you to get the full message. Except for this Lenormand, the writing is so damn small, I can't hardly read it. So I'm going to be mispronouncing words. Oh, already out of here. I'm going to do 3. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Already, we got the tree. That popped out. One more. All right, so far we have the Emperor, the Tower, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Six of Lovers, the Lovers card. Oh, all right, I'm gonna have to pick more of these. I'm gonna get one more on this Lenormand, and we got the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. That's a pretty good looking hand spread there, y'all. So here's the thing, you know. These people are hard working, honest, got integrity, you know. I'm glad they met. Because, woo. Oh, look at that. The garden. Okay. And then this come out the whip. Now the whip isn't what you think it is, y'all. The whip is like working hard, doing something over and over again. So I'm not too, I'm not, whoever this is, and it's called 11, alignment. This is somebody working on hard on getting aligned with whatever is their passion or career or whatever. So we start off with the tree, which is card number 5, which is changes. And you know, it's interesting because the other day, I went to visit my grandparents' grave because Spirit told me to. And I just needed to go there because I'm adopted and I never knew my biological mother or father. But I did a DNA test and I found my grandparents. But they're dead. They're deceased. But I got their obituaries and I was able to drive to their graves that was in the next state. Now, it was in a big cemetery and I'm like, how am I gonna find these people? There's nobody, and it was at a church. I said, there's nobody at this church Nobody I can ask, where's my grandfather? Let me tell you what happened. Butterflies, white butterflies, led me from my car to my grandparents. I went walk right up to their gravestones, and I'll put the pictures up on later in the community page, okay, guys? Because that really happened. A lot of stuff happens. I can't wait to tell people. In fact, I'm going to make a special video just to tell you guys all the stuff that's happened to supernatural, paranormal, psychic. Because, like I said, I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm a like one of these cards says is I'm a fairy woman. I guide souls to the light, living and dead. I'm also an end of life doula. Just got that recently. Because these spirits kept coming at me, I said, wait a minute. Maybe my purpose is, this is one of my purposes. Because, you know, we can have more than one. I said, maybe one of my purposes is to let people know that when you die, you're not dead. You know, only your body, your vessel is gone. But your spirit is living on. And only thing I want to do is make sure transitioning from life to the next world, it's painless, you know, suffer getting there. And that's what individuals do, is they help you smoothly transition in a spiritual way, not a medical way, but in a spiritual way to get you accepting what it is. Because a lot of people are like, you need to fight to the end. Then you're causing your own suffering. But and suffering, it's okay, but death is not something to be, like, oh, I do it. Yes, you have a life and it's short, but I'm not saying yes, we want to live as long as we can, but once you have a diagnosis that says you're terminal, and you start going into the death process, actually actively dying, I want to be the one that helps you transition to that space, to that next step, without pain, suffering, and you have acceptance. Anyway, I went on too much about end of life doula. But the tree, which is this card number 5, it represents health, slowness, genealogy, and heredity. Now, I'm not reading for myself. I'm reading for the collective. This is a collective reading. It's a general reading. But this card, I'm going to give you a really short definition, meaning of this card. The Lenormand tree's primary meaning is health in all its conceivable forms: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Whoa! Here, it is portrayed as an oak tree with yellow flowers. If this card represents health in a reading, the accompanying cards in a spread will give you clues as to which type of health the tree is referring to. Well, you got a woman, right? So it's a woman's health, or feminine's health. For example, the combination tree clover could be calling attention to an allergy. That said, tree also is a very slow card, especially in comparison to the quick clover. This makes perfect sense, of course, as no oak tree can spring from an acorn overnight. This card, therefore, is the card of patience. Got that, y'all? This woman has to, it's almost like the temperance card, right? When you say, balance, take your time, don't be rushing into nothing. Everything takes time. And here's the woman. She needs to, it's going to take time for this young woman to be, you will, I'm going to get to that. This woman, so let's finish this. Think of the fact that a tree has many branches with many leaves. As is the case for every Lenormand card, whether the tree refers to health or timing or extended family is dependent upon both the questions asked and the surrounding cards in a spread. The more you work with the cards, well, I'm going to say this card is, this woman is, a woman. I mean, that's kind of like explanatory. She's got all the feminine quality, just period. And she may be a young woman, but it looks like she's an empress to me. There's no scowling, no anger, and she's got these beautiful magnolias around her. Magnolia flowers. Oh yeah, she's in her prime. And then you have, oh, the bear, which is mother, believe it or not. The meanings is mother, a mother, and or a narcissist, a young woman, fresh, and a mother, older woman, boss, weight. This card means that strength, food, financial stability, and narcissist. I'm not going to be calling people narcissists. I know they exist, but we're going to stay on the positive side here and say this is either a mother, an older woman who might be a woman, a boss, an overbearing boss, maybe, a weight gain, somebody that's kind of heavy, not, I'm not going to say they're fat, they're thick, Oh, y'all need to listen to Beyonce's Renaissance and the new Carters, Cowboy Carters. Fantastic music. Anyway, this could be a boss. Anyway, and here's a garden. And this garden, so this woman could be becoming a mother. This young woman could be becoming a mother, or over time, she's become an older woman. And she's got 20, which is the garden. And what it's saying is outside, nature, public, and party. In her later life, she done learned how to, what she's doing now is she's outside. She's loving nature. She doesn't mind being in the public. She likes to party. Not like that, y'all. Party meaning she likes to be uplifted, have a good time, gaiety, fun. But she might not have always been that way. She might have had, as a young person, she was beautiful and an empress, but she might have had some insecurities too. Okay? So, and she hadn't grown into her full womanhood. Now she is. So, let's see what this card says. It says, remember my telling you that the card 4 house is all about the things private? This card means everything public. Anything you don't want to know, anything this bear woman doesn't want to know. Anybody, no, let me rephrase that. If things are going to become public, okay? It's going to be out in the open. Any secrets, anything she does. It don't have to be secrets. It's like her private life may be a little public. And I think she'll be okay with that. Now, if she was a narcissist or undercover narcissist, not so much. Narcissists don't want you to know who they are. But we're not doing negative, right? So, we're going to go to 11, which is the whip. And I bet you thought the whip was a bad card. Nope. Well, it could be arguments, discipline, repetition, writing, sports, sex. So, we can read all this and say, well, maybe the mother and the daughter. This could be a mother and a daughter. Because see, it's a tree. Genealogy, hereditary. Maybe. Oh. Okay, y'all. Remember, this reading might be for me. I'm sorry. It might be my reading. I just found out who my birth mother is, right? And I'm not young anymore, guys. I'm a little past middle age, but I found out who my mother was, and I think she's still alive. And I recently, and like I told you guys, I just went to my biological grandparents' burial. But this is the bear, and it's also an older woman who might also be a narcissist. Now, I'm not saying my birth mother's a narcissist, because she was only 16 years old when she had me, and I don't know if I could have been a mother at 16. In fact, I know I didn't want to be one at 16, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyway, it's public now. She might have kept it a secret. Her husband probably doesn't know. But it's in the open now because I put my name in the DNA, in the family tree, on the DNA. So, she may be upset about that. And it may be causing her a little issues, but I'm not responsible for that. I'm only responsible for my life and my happiness. Right? I have to do what makes me happy. And yes, I considered all of that. And then I thought, and when at the end of the day, I pulled it off and I put it off. In fact, I put it off for years, not even looking for her. But now that I found her, I'm in no rush to actually meet her. Because now she knows I'm in the DNA. Because they actually, my thinking is that they put their DNA in there. So they want me to find him. Because on my dad's side, it's nobody. I can't find one person that's close that put their DNA in the like a first cousin. I had an actual first cousin on my mother's side, and these people were like fifth cousins. It would be so difficult but somebody eventually will be doing that. Anyway, let's read about the whip. Sometimes portrayed as a broom, but most often appearing as a whip. This card is traditionally the card for arguments. We're talking about the whip, okay? Arguments and unkind words. When coupled with scythe, the card for cutting, you can bet that any decision okay, it's not about me because we're not arguing. We're not doing any of that stuff. That said, this is general. This is still a general reading, Oh, yeah. I have what my daughter calls main character syndrome. I could be that narcissist, but I'm not a malignant narcissist. I am a little, all about me, self-love and all that. I center me, but I'm still nurturing and all the other good stuff Empress is supposed to be. A goddess, okay? Except I don't have feuds with my gods, my husband, who is a god. If he were to cheat on me, I don't turn the other goddesses he's cheating on into animals, like the goddesses used to do back in the day. I used to think that's so weird. Why would you turn to women? It's your husband that's cheating. Why are you turning? Okay, I'll give you an example. I think it was Aphrodite turned Eos and made her lust after men, human men. Okay, because she had an affair with her husband. It be stupid stuff. I don't know exact stuff, but it's dumb, and it's always the women fighting the women, turning the women into other things. The men, they be just like sitting back laughing. The gods sitting up there laughing at the goddesses, and I'm like, why, y'all? Anyway, that's off the case. That's off the point, also. Anyway, this is about arguments, so I would imagine it's a family having an argument, and that argument is going to be public. It's something they want to keep hidden, secret. Somebody wants to keep something secret, but it's coming out in public. And it's going to be some, it's card 11. But it's going to cause balance. It's going to cause alignment. At the end of the day, this is just about somebody doing something and I'm going to leave it at that, okay? It's going to come out balanced and aligned. So, that's good. Let's see if we can get, here are my favorite cards on the, yeah, that's the family. This is a family disagreement. But it's gonna resolve itself. Let's look. And the reason I know it's gonna resolve itself, the argument is because it's 11. Ooh. 11 is alignment. How is it gonna resolve itself? Y'all wanna know? You wanna find out? Okay. Now I'm using the folklore. We'll clarify when we're done. I don't know how many decks I want to do. Oh, wait, where's the cover to this one? Okay, y'all be patient. I got a little small area here I'm trying to work with. But anyway, this is the universal folk oracle. These are so cute because I believe in fairies. Let me tell you, the other day I got another fairy deck, right? It's called what's it called? The Oracle of the Fairies. So I had my little grandkids in here, and I was reading the cards to them. You know, just reading what was saying on the cards, on the fairy, on the decks. And so I said, hey guys, you want to go out? And it was nighttime. I said, y'all want to go outside? Because one of the cards says spirit spotting. So I said, let's go spot some fairies. We went outside. Me, the youngest, the 1-year-old, and the 3-year-old. She'll be 4 next month. No, in October. No, next month, September. Oh Lord, I better not do that in front of them. Anyway, we went, and I said, you want to go spotting fairies? And they're like, yes. And we went outside in the backyard, and when we went out there, a big old toad frog jumped towards us, and I'm like, oh my goodness, look guys, that's the frog king. That's what the fairies ride at night when they're going through the grass and through the forest. You know they believe me, right? And then, oh, and then my grandson, he's 10, he went along with it. And he was like, oh, wow. And so he said, oh, that's a pretty brave frog, because he's standing up to 4 humans. Oh, wait a minute, 5, because then his big sister, who's 14, came out. And they're like, wow. And so it was so cute. And they were like so excited. And we didn't find any fairies, y'all, but we did see the Frog King, which is the transportation. And then we started talking about Shrek. And remember, Fiona's dad was a frog. Oh, it was a night. Anyway, here we go. And it was a full moon that night. That was the full moon in July. Okay, beginnings. Okay. Now, these cards here, they also tell you about. So you're gonna have to make some adjustments, or the adjustments are gonna happen organically by you just being your beautiful self. And you're going to be shedding some of these old things. You're going to release some things. Could be something to do with this. I might say something that's going to cause a new relationship. Even though it's cross words, it may end up, and like I said, it's going to end up balanced. And you're going to see eye to eye, or maybe you just come to an understanding that you're not going to disagree about this, but you're not going to let that stop y'all from having a new beginning moving forward. And that's pretty good. And you're on the here's the next card that came out, was number 14, which is threshold. And that's perception, surrender, dissolve, illusions. Okay? Oh, and this is beautiful. Look at that. And then you end up finding joy in all of this here. Look at that. That's so beautiful. You get a new beginning. You cross the threshold into joy. And all you had to do was communicate. Even though it was an argument, and it was like, you know, it wasn't an argument, it's like a disagreement, I would say. And y'all have probably had this disagreement, because, you know, the whip is something they do repetitive. It's like a chronic thing, y'all. No, I think it says chronic also, right? 11. No, sex, sports, discipline. And you're trying to discipline, you know, maybe mom's talking to the younger person about discipline. Or maybe this person is talking about they need to discipline themselves. But it could be about sex too. And repetition, you know. I really, it's so many meanings. But since it's with the garden, it's I'm going to say in the context of the other cards, that it's about an argument. Yeah. The one generation is not agreeing with the other generation, and their little dispute has gotten a little public and out of hand, and they might have involved some other people in it too. Maybe they went to counseling and learned some discipline, and maybe mom put her foot down. Could be that too. Or the parent put the foot down and said, the older woman put her foot down and say, you know, this is going to have to stop. Some kind of behavior has to stop. You putting out business. Maybe this person was putting business out in the street or talking too much, and yeah, you need to learn to discipline your mouth. You know, you don't tell everything, especially what goes on in your family and in your house. Unless you need to report something that's not positive, you know. If you're in trouble and danger in your family, get the heck. get some help, okay? Now I'm adding another card. I'm not doing another card. Let's do, oh, curiosity. Okay. Somebody's curious. They experimenting, playing, uncovering or asking questions. And I think that's a beautiful thing as well, because shouldn't we be asking questions? That's the beauty of it. But a lot of times the answers come from within. We don't need to go outside of that. But if you find you're struggling, please do. Please do. Okay, let's do spirit animals. These are pretty self-explanatory. Spirit animals. Now I got a little miniature pocket-sized deck. Because I got bamboozled on Temu. You know how they do. They'll tell you, oh, it's a deck, and then you don't read the fine print, and bam. But I think, you know, that's what Spirit wanted me to have, because I love it. I love it. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it was exactly what I wanted. You know? So I'm going to shuffle these. I blessed all these cards earlier. I asked Spirit to protect this reading from negative energies. We only want positive energies from the ancestors, the deities, ascended masters, angels and archangels, and spirit. And we block out all negative energies. And if they do happen to come in, if they get by same Archangel Michael or any of our other protectors, we will transmute it and turn it into positive energies, right? And then release it back, but we will not absorb it. We will transmute that shit. Okay, March spirit. Oh my goodness, surrender now. So, spill and porcupine spirit, that just popped out. Porcupine spirit. Can y'all see? Porcupine spirit. I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'm going to leave it on top of these. All right, porcupine spirit. Time for beginner's mind. Look at that. This is my inaugural reading, and this pops out. That's beautiful. And then March spirit is surrender now. So they're asking, spirit is asking that you surrender to your spirit, to spiritual, to surrender. Surrender all of these fears. Give them to spirit. Give it to the archangels. Give it to the deities to handle for you. You don't have to carry the load alone. You don't have to walk this walk alone. You don't have to carry these loads alone or at all. Give them to spirit and stay in the present. You know? That reminds me of that Chris Brown video, Healing Energies, with the chakras and stuff. I love that. Okay, here's something. Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. And then we got deer spirit. And then with a gentle touch. Okay, I love this. All right, I love these cards. And I'm not going to read those. They're kind of like self-explanatory. It's time for a beginner's mind. Like, I'm beginning my tarot channel. Okay? I know this is kind of, you know, it's great for me because I'm like, I didn't even think I would be able to do it. I didn't think I could get through this far. And I did it. And I'm very proud of myself so far. And it's going to be okay because you know what? Everybody's a beginner. I can read cards for myself. I can read cards for my family. I can channel and all of that for everybody else. I can do the intuitive. I see things and I can tell my kids and stuff. And people who need to know when I'm channeling or when I'm getting foresight, I guess you can call it. I can do that, but on camera, it's different. All right. And those 4 cards, the Mars spirit, just to surrender now. Just, you know what? Don't be letting stuff get to you. Be like water. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. I also did a journal on be like water. And if YouTube will let me, I will put it down so y'all can purchase it. You can order it and I'll mail it to you. Okay? You can just send me an email and I'll mail it to you. You know, and CashApp, and I will mail you the book, the journal, because it's really informative. It's really, well, actually, you do the work. You know, it's not shadow work, but it's just like self-reflection and interrogating yourself and finding new answers. Anyway, and the dear spirit is bring a gentle touch. So instead of being, hard edged, be soft. Okay? And this person here, a Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles have pretty tough edges, right? And even still, the Emperor is still digging it. He's like, yeah, I like that. But with him in her life, it's going to give her a chance to bring a gentle touch, to soften. And then she can surrender some of those things. She can share the load with him. This is all in the same reading, y'all. I know I got off track, but they can get back and she can take. They both, not just him. The two of them will have each other's back, so they can surrender some of the load that that you have in this 3D. Now that spiritual stuff, these guilt trips you give yourself, that negative self-talk and all of that, you can give that to spirit. But they can encourage each other and hold the line. Like if he having bad days, well, she hold the line so he can just sit back and chill a little bit and regroup, regenerate. Then you have the porcupine, and so he can get a new mind and he can see things in a different perspective, and vice versa. And it doesn't have to be the same-sex couple, y'all. You don't have to. I know y'all gonna be in the comments with that because I see it on the other channels, and it's okay. You can comment all day because you know what? I like that you are interested enough to interact. And then you have be playful. See, they hard-working people. They didn't have time to be playful. Now that they have each other and they can share some of the load with one another, they're gonna surrender some things to spirit. They can be playful, and they have a beginner's mind in love and in all areas of their life. Because when you fall in love, everything looks brand new. You see things through a different eye. Well, when they get together and that love starts sparking and stuff, they're gonna have a beginner's mind. And they'll be able to bring a gentle touch to each other. They'll be like, like your soft place to land, to fall. If you fall, they're gonna either catch you or it's gonna be so soft, you're not gonna hurt yourself. You're just gonna fall softly. Okay? I think that's beautiful. I think that's absolutely beautiful. So let's see. Do we want to do these? I think, guys, we're doing pretty darn good here. If you don't mind, I'm going to close this reading out. I think it's an excellent and you know what? I have this here. I should use it, huh? What is this? This is these cards here. They are so beautiful. Let me show you as soon as I find them. Now, wait. Also, I have these. I think I need to be more organized with this. Oh, now, Anubis Oracle was my first oracle. And wholeness. When these two get together, y'all, it's going to be some wholeness. They're not going to complete each other. They're going to complement each other, but they're going to be feeling whole. And it's creation of sacred. And then they're going to have a sacred. This is going to be a divine couple. This is two divine beings going to be a divine couple. That's going to be a divine entity. And it's going to bring wholeness to both of them. And they're going to, it's going to create a sacred purpose. And maybe the purpose is just for them to be together and love one another. And share love with others. Be the conduit for love. To one another. Be like a circle. Like this thing right here. Be a circle of love just going back. Or infinity. And it's just moving like this. And the infinity sign. Back and forth. And they're in the middle. And it's just going around them. And they are secure in that love. Ooh, this is beautiful. Here's the crested ibis, which is an air sign. One of these is a Libra. That's as far as I'm gonna get in astrology on here because I'm not very good. I know a little bit about it. Like this Ace of Cups, well, it's a water sign. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Water sign, yes. Emperor is, oh wait. And here we got alchemists. Their chemistry. She went, this Queen of Wands. This young lady, I hope y'all don't see my toes. I need to go get them done. This Queen of Wands manifested this relationship that's giving them each one of them wholeness, and I guess she used a lot of the air, the Libra elements, the Libra qualities to do it. Even though he's an Aries, but guess what? Aries is the opposite, the twin of air. It's like Libras are balanced and calm and all this other stuff. But these here, this is the opposite end. Our twin, not so much. Aries is not. They're the opposite. They are action oriented. They're fierce. They're strong. Libra's kind of laid back, loving beauty, da 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 da. You know, those qualities: love, beauty, fairness, justice. And see how it's a really good balance. Them two together, they got the fire. But that's fire too, because Aries is kind of, it's not fire. Well, I don't know. Aries is Earth. I think Aries is, I don't know. Y'all go look it up. Let me know in the comments what it is, because we're going to learn astrology with these cards together, because I don't know it yet. And that didn't stop me. Spirit says, keep going. Don't let that stop you. You can learn. I know a lot, but I don't know them specifically. Like, some people can tell you each individual card. All I know is Swords is air signs. Wands is fire signs. Cups is water signs. And Pentacles is earth. So that's as specific as I can get. Now, the bottom card over here on that deck is the Shadow. What do you say? Huh? You got the yin and the yang. That's yin, the feminine energy, and yang is the masculine. You have the light energy, and you have a little dark energy with the Aries. Look at that. This is a really good reading, huh, guys? It played out cool. And then you have the Pentacle, you have the Earth. Now, let me see something. I didn't see any cups. There's no emotions here. That's wild. Because I was going to say the alchemist, her, because you see we had a card, alchemist, the grandmother. Whoever this is, they must have kids. And this woman has kids, y'all. This feminine has children. Okay, and she's still out here doing her thing. I'm proud of you, mama. I'm proud of you. And he over here, because he ain't seen no woman handle things. She's a mother. He's in awe. This dude is in awe of this woman. Okay? She can go out there. She done got bruised and banged up, and she's still standing. He's just watching her. This him sitting down there just watching. He could have helped, but he's sitting there watching. He like, damn. Sis out here getting it. I want her. I want her. I love everything about this woman. That's what he's thinking. And he's trying to figure out how to get her. Because at first he didn't want nobody. He wanted to play around. And then she saw her and he started struggling, y'all. He was up in his head. She had him with sleepless nights. Or vice, just change the energy, okay? Male, female, change it however you want, guys. Had him with sleepless nights. Had him with sleepless nights, and he was like, oh, no. And then see, she don't play. She's done been through so many battles. She said, bruh, I can walk away. I got my own. I don't need yours. It'll be helpful. You know, we can build some more together. But I don't need you. I'm going to be that empress anyway. Look at me. Look at me, because I got that. Look at the owl. She got that wisdom. She got that wisdom. Okay? So she know how to make it. Now, and she's a fair person. Look at that. Air sign. She's fair. You know? And I don't see anybody in this here. Oh, wait a minute now. Could be here, because this is an older woman, maybe. And this is a younger woman. These are older. This is older, established people. Maybe that daughter and mom not getting along about him, because, you know, she been the center of her mom's life. And now this guy walking in. And she all suspicious. Like, what you want with my mama? Because my kids did it to me. What you want with my mama? Well, he want to love your mom. Let him. And then they come to an understanding. As you can see, everybody gets aligned. And gentle spirits, all of that stuff. It's a whole new beginning. Looks like it's going to be a blended family. Dang. You know? Oh, they get married. Because they're finna pass some threshold. What's the threshold at the church? At the altar? And everybody going to be happy. Ooh. And I'm going to take this card 11 literal. They're going to whip that girl into shape, because all she's going to do is she's going to watch her mom be happy. Okay? And that's going to whip her into shape. And then she's going to have a gentle touch and stop being a little brat. Being bratty about it. Because I know she's doing it because she want to protect her mom, but no, sis. Let mom love. Because you're going to be going up. You have your own life. You're not no little woman. Little girl, you old enough to handle your own. Let mom be happy. Let mom be great. Or let dad. Oh, wait a minute. He might have been married. Y'all, he might have been married, and this is his daughter. And she don't want them together because she been with her dad. She been daddy's little girl. Oh, this is a new twist. And she not liking this lady, and probably calling that woman having arguments. Ooh, and calling her a narcissist wrongly. But her dad's happy. Her dad's happy. But I think the woman is going to win her heart, because as you can see, now with a belt, she's going to whip her with logic and love. Ooh, yes, going to give her the beat down with logic and love and compassion and nurturing. Even though she's old, she don't even really probably need it, but that's the type of person this woman is. Even though she got rough edges, she's still a nurturer. She's a Queen of Pentacles. I just didn't do. I mean, she's a Empress. I just didn't finish out because I wanted to introduce y'all to the other cards that I use, and this is my inaugural reading. And I just wanted you to know my style, how I go back and forth, and what have you. And you can determine whether I'm too worthy, I talk too much. I do. I talk a lot because I have a lot of stories. I can tell you the stories behind everything I have up here on this thing. On this table. It's not even a table, y'all. I'm on the floor. And I bought tablecloths. I thought I was buying tables. I need new glasses. But anyway, I got what I got. And I just said, well, you just do it on the floor. And yesterday I went and got a table from Goodwill. And I'll use that the next time. But I figured that table is kind of too small for what I want to do, because I want to put all my little trinkets and stuff up here. It's really amazing. I just am so proud of myself. And I haven't had to clarify anything. With the oracles, you really don't have to clarify it. You clarify it yourself. You just ask yourself, well, what do I need to do? Does this fit in my life? Like I said, y'all, pick up, pick what works for you. That's yours. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. Okay? This is not a single individual reading. I don't do that on YouTube yet. I will. That's the goal. I will have a channel where I do personal readings, but that's not what this is. This is a collective reading, and somebody, maybe 100,000 people can relate to this story. I know I can. Even though it's not a reading about me, but I'm a Libra. I'm a grandmother. I done earned my pentacles. I'm very established. I got a lot of passion and fire. I love myself. I'm a queen of pentacles. I know my self-worth. I done been through battles. Anybody can relate to this. I got a dark side and a light side. My man is yang and I'm yin. So, yeah, we complement each other. And some days he's yang and some days I'm yang. Some days he's yin and some days I'm yin. And some days we both. You know, it depends. But we go with the flow. Give each other the room they need. And then when they need us, come back together. You expand and contract. But you know your true north is your partner. My yang is my true north. And I'm his yin. I'm his true north. So, I'm not bragging. But yeah, I'm bragging. He's wonderful. Okay? Anyway, y'all need to know about my business. But I'll try to tell you as much as I can without, exposing who I am. Because, they got some weirdos out here on these internet streets and spiritual streets. Well, I think I wanted to find this card. Where is the deck? Oh, here it is. Now, this deck is the Lightworker Oracle. These cards are gorgeous. And they're like, what do you call that? Diverse. The people are all so diverse. I love diversity. They kind of included every race, nationality. Can y'all hear me shuffling? Okay, you can see me shuffling. These cards are so big. They're really big, so I'm gonna have to do it over here. And here. Fierce Presence. And that's the only card I want. The Fierce Presence. And there's another one. On the bottom of the deck is Reassurance of Golden Light. Wow. Okay. Let's read with this card. Fierce Presence. It's card number 12. And oh Lord. Sorry about that, guys. Fierce Presence 12. Fierce Presence. Within your soul is an amplitude of strength and courage, yet it does not mean that you must always approach your life path as a warrior heading into battle. Take a moment to consciously exhale. You will gain energy through this release. I'm going to put this card right here so you guys can see it better. Yeah. Through energy. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifted into a more present state of being will help you see clearly, be empowered to resolve any troubles, and successfully lay foundations for a more beautiful future. Let your presence be fierce whilst allowing your heart to remain trusting, relaxed, and open. Isn't that beautiful? Dear one, is your energy locked into the pain of the past or been drifting toward possible futures? If too much of your energy is pulled away from the present moment, you forgo your power to fully live your life. Manifesting your purpose doesn't happen in the past or in the future. It happens in the here and now by the choices that you make in each moment. Even now, in reading this message, you are choosing to be present, to bring your energy into the eternal now, stimulating the law of attractions into action. As you relax in this moment, trusting that the past is over and the future shall be as it is meant to be, you must readily fertilize your soul's path for happiness and healing. Fierce Presence is fearless. It is being willing to see what is happening within you and around you. This knowledge brings power. Trust that in being willing to see unfiltered truth, you will be able to creatively respond in constructive ways. The fear of what might be can disempower the soul, when in reality, the soul is very capable of progressing through any situation and making the best of it. The only way to know what to do or not to do is to tune in to your inner spiritual light. Slow down and be present. Then you will recognize the truth and be able to respond with wisdom. The universe wants to deliver a spiritual gift. To accept a spiritual gift, whatever form it takes, you will need to be present. To have enough stillness of mind to recognize it and inner peace to accept it. Taking it inside to nourish, inspire, and heal you, realizing that all is well after all. The form of the gift will be perfect for you, and the way it comes to you shall be perfect too. It is being orchestrated by divine timing. It will assist you with whatever is needed for you to take the next step on your soul journey successfully. Your gift might be a piece of guidance, an inner knowing that changes your outlook permanently, helping you shift from thinking that your divine destiny might happen someday to truly knowing in your heart that it has already begun and your spiritual success is inevitable. It is not a question of if, only a matter of when. Your gift might be an amazing opportunity that arrives out of the blue. A meeting that will prove to be very significant in your unfolding life path. A new relationship or connection with a community. A life-changing teaching. Deeply healing dream. Or an actual object. It could be a combination of all these possibilities plus more. Spirit is unlimited in its willingness and ability to give to you. Be open to receiving by bringing yourself back to the present moment. Y'all don't know how hard it is to, kind of stay in the present moment. That's why this message is so crucial. If you're thinking about the past or worrying about the future, you can't be in the present. That's why my readings are about inspiring you, and it's gonna be about right now, not down the road worrying about. That's why I say my readings are not predicting the future. They're just like guiding you to the future, but you don't have to worry about it. You have to do the work or whatever it is now. Like just being. That's all you have to do is just be. In the now. And that's when all the, because you can't be afraid of the now because you're in it. Well, you could be, but you shouldn't be, But most of our fears are lies, It's something that never even happened. It's not even a reality. It never happened in this moment. It might have happened yesterday, and it may happen in the future, but it's not happening in this moment unless there's something actually happening at this moment. But most of the time, we just have these wild imaginations. Stillness of mind and inner peace are only possible when you are willing to engage in fierce presence. This is the powerful permission to always see the truth of a situation. This is where you will find what you're seeking. So let the past be done. Allow the future to take care of itself. Self-doubt can make it hard to see the truth, but self-love empowers us to accept what is, and believe that we can move through any challenge and accept any blessing with humility, confidence, and willingness. You are here now, where you belong, at exactly the right time, in exactly the right place. All things serve your greater good. Nothing is wrong. You're doing well. All is in process. And in this moment, there is only the peace of knowing that your soul is capable of growing. So relax. Trust. Be nourished. If you have been worrying about the past or the future, this oracle comes with guidance to let it be. All is working out just as it's meant to. Even the things that you don't quite understand or find hard to accept. In time, you will know the perfection of all that is happening in your life. You'll feel lucky, blessed, grateful, and truly, truly loved. For now, however, it is enough to just be here and breathe. So the invocation is, I give myself permission to be free from the past pain and future sorrow, worrying. There is so much goodness and so many gifts for me now. I choose to dwell in the peace of this moment where all is unfolding according to a secret divine perfection, manifesting my unique soul destiny with loving care. I open to the grace, love, and healing, the relief and the reassurance that comes to me now with gratitude for all spiritual gifts bestowed upon me. Fierce presence awakens in my heart, and I become fearless, and I am able to see clearly. I know I am strong, and I am loved, provided for, and all things will happen for me for my best happiness. I invite those beings of unconditional love to awaken peace in my heart and in the heart of all beings. Through my own free will, so be it. On that note, guys, be in the present. I love you guys. And if you like this video, this reading, please hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Even if you just want to laugh, because it's kind of, I think it's may end up being kind of funny. But it's real. I have a real talent. And also, comment. I would love your critiques. Now, here's how I plan on doing this. I'm going to do readings on the people in this house. Like the zodiac signs in this house. Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, who else? And Taurus. And then I'm going to do my son, Cancer, and my daughter-in-law, Capricorn. So that's going to be 7 signs I'm going to try to do daily. I don't know. I may not be able to do those daily. I may do 2 every other day and a general every day. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, hit the like button. Share this video. And comment. Okay. Bye-bye.